Story 1. Double triple bossy deluxe on a raft. 4x4 animal style. Extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze. Light axle grease. Make it cry. Burn it, and let it swim. Story 2. I am a bit of a black sheep in this community. I prefer thick steakhouse-style patties cooked medium, with plenty of vegetables and sauce. Give me a half-pound burger patty with extra lettuce, raw onion, at least 4 pickle chip slices, 2 or 3/4-inch slices of tomato, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup, and I will be happy. Story 3. Smash a cheeseburger patty with ketchup and mustard. I also add pickles to soak in the flavor but remove them before eating because I don't like the texture. Story 4. If it doesn't fall apart and ruin my shirt, is it even a real burger? Lettuce-wrapped burgers don't count. Those are salad with trust issues. Story 5. My ideal burger is a butter-toasted bun with a thick beef patty that is well seared. I would add bacon, grilled onions, a fried egg, and American cheese. Then I would include lettuce and a salt and pepper tomato slice, and it would be the perfect burger. Perhaps add some burger sauce. Story 6. I will buy farm-fresh chuck, grind it myself and press the patties. Grill them to medium, season with finishing salt and add some condiments. Incredible taste like a steak. Story 7. I enjoy a good mix of meat, vegetables, and cheese. I prefer a traditional burger and am not too fond of the oversized variations. Onions are essential, and I'm starting to appreciate tomatoes. Story 8. I'm a build a tower then squish it flat kind of burger person. If it doesn't require structural engineering to hold, I don't want it. Story 9. I just had my very first cookout burger yesterday. It was cheddar style with bacon and onions, no vegetables. I would like to start a petition to bring cookout to Southern California. Thank you. Whether it's Raising Cane's, Zaxby's, or any other fast food, we need cookout in California. Story 10. Thick handmade patty with mildly spicy sauce that adds a bite without overwhelming heat. Cheese. Any kind. Lettuce. Tomato. And something crispy like onion straws or crunchy bacon. Simple but so good. Story 11. Medium rare. Barbecue sauce, spicy peppers, and pepper jack cheese. Perhaps add an over-easy egg for special occasions. Story 12. Cheeseburger with only ketchup, except if it's homemade barbecue. Then it's ketchup, lettuce, and tomato. I cannot include pickles and mustard on a burger at all. Story 13. Top to bottom. Bun, ketchup, mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce, caramelized onions, cheese, patty, mustard, dill pickle slices, sweet relish, bun. Story 14. Rather plain. I don't like a lot of extra items on my burger. I want the meat to be seasoned so that it doesn't need onions or eggs. I'll get a few condiments, lettuce, and cheese. Story 15. Some of the Bob's burgers are quite good. The Bet It All on black garlic burger is exceptional, as is the one with poblano pepper salsa. Story 16. I have alpha-gal syndrome and can no longer eat most meats, but I can eat birds and fish, so a salmon burger or chicken sandwich works for me. Story 17. Pickles about a quarter, pickled onions, semi-sweet, mustard, more lettuce, pure beef seasoned with only salt and pepper, not too sweet ketchup, a small amount of mayonnaise, mushrooms, and cheese are everything. Story 18. Well-seasoned hamburger meat, no more than 80% lean, is smashed and cooked with red onion in a cast iron skillet, topped with Swiss or provolone cheese and bacon. It's garnished with a slice of salted tomato and spicy barbecue sauce, all served on a toasted, basic hamburger bun. Story 19. Brahms and Wendy's are my favorite cheeseburgers. I prefer no spreads except mustard, and I will remove the tomato myself. Sonic's garlic butter cheeseburger is also good. If I make it myself, I use spinach instead of lettuce and ensure there are no tomatoes. I top it off with mustard, onions, and kosher pickles. The cheese might be pepper jack, cheddar, or Havarti. Story 20. Normal bun cheeseburger with grilled onions, crispy lettuce, pickles, mustard, mayonnaise, or secret sauce. Story 21. Meathead style. 16 ounces, jalapeno seasoning, pepper, and garlic powder on the barbecue or smoker. Mustard. No bun or additional toppings. Story 22. I love a toasted sesame seed bun or even a toasted brioche bun, but with just the burger, cheese, cheddar or American, mayonnaise, ketchup, and a little bit of mustard. Real bacon is essential but should be crispy. None of that fake bacon. I prefer no groceries like lettuce, pickles, or tomatoes, and absolutely no onions. Story 23. Medium cooked burger with bacon, cheese, and a slightly toasted bun, topped with mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and jalapenos. Story 24. It is often overlooked how many people have not tried an egg on their burger. While it is not essential for a good burger, it can truly elevate the experience. Story 25. I will eat any burger, but I feel like I am at a point in my life where, if I buy one, it better come with lettuce and tomato. Story 26. Homemade burger with extra mushrooms, bacon, and arugula. I keep decent quality Kaiser buns in the freezer and can spontaneously barbecue a burger anytime throughout the year. Story 27. Tonight we had a homemade barbecue burger with Hellmann's, grilled mushrooms, and melted Swiss cheese. I also enjoy blue cheese with bacon. The town I live in has a gourmet burger restaurant that names its burgers after potential health conditions resulting from eating them. It's a joke, of course. One is called 911, and another is Take Me to the Hospital, which is the name of a local hospital. Story 28. From top to bottom. Woon, mustard, ketchup, iceberg lettuce, pickles, American cheese, bacon, American cheese, patty, mayonnaise. Woon. Story 29. My favorite is the someone else cooked it kind. A bacon cheeseburger is my favorite meal. I don't discriminate when it comes to burgers. They're like pizza to me. Even mediocre pizza is still pizza. Story 30. Just discovered a new place in town that has custom-made smash burgers. Try one, you'll never go back to chain burgers. Story 31. I want another one, even if I shouldn't be offered a dinner mint. Of course, I don't eat it. I really want it, though. Story 32. As often as possible, medium well done with mayonnaise, ketchup, and plenty of onions. Don't forget the beverage and fries. Not too much salt, though. Story 33. As long as it doesn't have mayonnaise on it, I'm good. Smokehouse includes cheddar, bacon, barbecue, and onion rings, preferably on brioche or pretzel. I need a hearty bun for that combination. Story 34. Cheese. Any sauce that resembles Big Mac or Russian dressing, lettuce, tomato, and pickles, or a spear on the side. Story 35. I just had an Angus beef burger, grilled with a little char on each side, topped with 2 slices of Havarti cheese, a slice of red onion, and thinly sliced Campari tomato, seasoned with fresh ground pepper, all served on a toasted bun. I also enjoyed a salad of mixed greens and a glass of Argentine Malbec to accompany the burger. It was delicious. Story 36. Normally, I prefer a regular bacon cheeseburger. However, a few years ago, I had a burger with peanut butter and bananas on it, and I think about it often. Story 37. A good cheeseburger has been my go-to meal when dining out for decades. Unfortunately, it is getting harder to find one made the way I like, with many places closing. Starting with the bun, which is extremely important, I want a fresh Kaiser or Tellera roll. It should be big and slightly firm on the outside so it won't fall apart when I hold it, yet soft and chewy on the inside. I want 2 patties that are thin but wide, cooked extra well, with a char and a tight consistency that requires a good bite to chew. Soft or mushy meat that falls apart is unappealing to me, and I've encountered that more frequently in recent years. I want a thick slice of cheddar cheese melted onto each patty, sweet relish, a little mayonnaise, some Heinz ketchup, and mustard to finish it off. I used to be able to get this at many places. Red Robin, Ruby Tuesday, Outback, Texas Roadhouse, Friendly's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Chili's, and numerous other chains and local establishments. Now, it feels like a special treasure when a place still makes one this way. Story 38. Real cheddar, English mustard, tomato, lettuce, and onion, Two thin, smash-style burgers. Not a tower that needs scaffolding and tools to negotiate, but something you can easily pick up and eat by hand. Story 39. I need avocado and mushrooms. Other ingredients are less important. I'll open my jaw if the burger is tasty enough, so I don't mind a large drink. Story 40. I don't eat beef or pork, but I will enjoy a chicken burger. The ideal consists of lightly breaded chicken thigh, hot honey, provolone or Havarti cheese, sautéed mushrooms and onions, garlic aioli, crisp lettuce, and Roma tomatoes. Now I need to order a chicken burger. Story 41. Healthy servings of veggies. Lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. Lighter on the sauce. Triple O sauce, mayonnaise and hamburger relish, or ketchup and mayonnaise. Story 42. Aussie burger with Wagyu patty, tomato, lettuce, onion, beetroot, bacon, cheese, fried egg, grilled pineapple ring, and barbecue sauce, served with thick-cut chips. Story 43. Basic Oklahoma City, in my opinion, putting a lot of fancy ingredients like Wagyu beef, brioche, and Gouda cheese in a burger just ruins it. Simple and classic is best. Story 44. Much as I enjoyed In-N-Out's Double-Double animal style, I'm becoming less messy and more focused on vegetables as I get older. At my favorite local restaurant, they serve an avocado bacon cheeseburger with only one patty and one slice of cheese. Really, less is more, along with tomato, raw red onion, lettuce, mayonnaise, and relish. The bun is good, but nothing fancy. It just needs to hold everything together. Story 45. Buns, patty, cheese, pickles, fresh onion, mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. That's it. Lettuce and tomato are banned for life. Story 46. Cheeseburger with lettuce, ketchup, onions, and jalapenos, accompanied by a choice of onion rings or sweet potato fries. Story 47. Thicker patty, medium rare at most, cheese, pickles, and ketchup. I am a bit of a purist, although from time to time, I'll go for a teriyaki burger with Swiss cheese and a slice of pineapple. Story 48. Blue cheese, Swiss cheese, bacon, mushrooms, barbecue sauce, and fried onions, if possible. Additionally, consider the In-N-Out burger prepared animal style. Story 49. Barbecue, bacon, onion straws, pineapple teriyaki, regular with ketchup and mustard. Sliders. I can make most anything work. Story 50. Harvey's Double Angus with cheese and bacon, served with mustard, relish, onion, tomato, pickle, and hot peppers. Story 51. I like to mix it up, as long as there's no barbecue sauce. No thank you to barbecue sauce on a burger. Unless there is some actual barbecue like good brisket on top of a burger patty and good smoky barbecue sauce. Not some sickly sweet high fructose corn syrup barbecue sauce. Other than that one situation, I do not want barbecue sauce on a burger. Who enjoys a basic bacon barbecue sauce Western burger? Disgusting. Just give me a bacon burger with mustard. I also hate burgers with too much mayonnaise. If mayonnaise is included, it should be no more than a light spread. Excessive mayonnaise makes me gag. Story 52. Medium pretzel bun, buttered and toasted. Limit time offer with pickles. Ketchup and mustard if classic, fancy sauce if special. Pepper jack most of the time. Story 53. The KISS method. I have tried burgers of all types and sizes, and the best one for me is bun-sized patty, not too thick, tomato, lettuce, cheese, ketchup and mayonnaise or burger sauce. Story 54. Lightly toasted bun, in this order: iceberg lettuce, tomato, sliced beetroot, thick all-beef burger, cooked egg, over easy, bacon, not crispy, well-cooked grilled onion, and a generous amount of tomato sauce. My husband has the same, but with the addition of a slice of cheese on top of the burger patty. Story 55. Sliders with bacon and American cheese are a perfect option. I made them again tonight. If you're not super hungry, you can have one or two without wasting half a burger. However, you won't look like a glutton if you put 4 or 5 on your plate. Story 56. I tend to get the spicy special wherever I go, but sometimes I really love a black bean burger. Story 57. 2 patties with cheese, bacon, lettuce, and pickles. Either mayonnaise or ketchup and mustard as the sauce condiments. Absolutely no tomatoes or onions due to the texture. Story 58. Nice and simple. Grilled beef patty with mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, lettuce, and onions. Buns can have sesame seeds or be plain. Alternatively, you can have plain buns with a grilled beef patty and some mustard and mayonnaise. Story 59. I enjoy a good burger occasionally. There is a diner near me that has been in business since 1959, and they serve a quality burger made with locally sourced beef at a fair price. Their fries, onion rings, shakes, and floats are also delicious and reasonably priced. Story 60. Burger Crush, a double cheeseburger with bacon, is unmatched. I would put it up against any burger on the planet. Story 61. Single smash burger on a lightly toasted brioche bun, topped with cheddar cheese, fresh onion, pickle, and a special sauce made from a mix of ketchup, mayonnaise, relish, and paprika. Story 62. Lately, it is a smashed patty with fresh lettuce, tomato, raw onion, light chopped chiles, or banana peppers and mayo without cheese. Story 63. Cheese, donor meat, onion rings, and hash browns with chipotle sauce on a toasted bun from my local burger restaurant. Story 64. Nothing too thick. A thin patty, charbroiled with a charred outside but pink on the inside, a toasted bun, a little mayonnaise, a little ketchup, a little mustard, thinly sliced onions, very thinly sliced Roma tomatoes, a thin pickle, a little lettuce, and cheddar cheese melted on the burger. If I'm going for it, add bacon and thin avocado. Please prepare it quickly. Thank you. Story 65. Proper 80-20. People come to Japan and rave about Wagyu burgers, but honestly, they are too fatty for me and lack the proper chew. Story 66. The ideal burger is a thin double patty with at least 2 slices of American cheese, bacon, caramelized onions, lettuce, special sauce, and a toasted bun. Story 67. Traditional toppings require a balance between meat, toppings, and bread. Don't forget the pickles, and ensure they are not soggy. Story 68. I like a classic 1/3 pound burger on a soft white bun with lettuce, tomato, onion, a bit of mayonnaise, stone ground mustard, and good cheddar. That's my go-to. Sometimes I opt for Swiss cheese with bacon or a teriyaki pineapple burger. After years in restaurants, I've come to dislike the overly tall burgers loaded with everything, and I've developed a streamlined menu designed to be eaten with one hand. Story 69. Cheese, bacon, and a fried egg with all the toppings. Lettuce, onion, tomato, and pickles. Bonus if the onions are caramelized. Story 70. Double slice of American cheese, slice of processed Monterey Jack cheese, grilled onions, grilled jalapenos, mustard, creamy pepper sauce. Story 71. Some days I want a burger with just cheese and pickles. Other days I want a burger with onion. Sometimes I crave fried chicken. At times, I desire a juicy patty with everything. Occasionally, I prefer steak instead of a burger. Story 72. The perfect burger has 2 thin patties, pepper jack cheese, bacon, fried onion rings, lettuce, tomatoes, and barbecue sauce. Story 73. There is a place in Bethel, Connecticut called the Sycamore Diner. While I am unsure if George Mott's has been there, they have perfected the lacy-edged smash burger. They make their own root beer for floats, their onion rings are excellent, the fries are solid, and the service is outstanding. They also host a classic car meetup weekly. Any burger they make brings me to tears, both for their quality and my personal nostalgia. That said, I cannot wait to visit George's Hamburger America, which is also the title of his documentary exploring hyperlocal American burger culture. You should watch it on YouTube immediately. George is a scholar, a gentleman, and a savant of all things burger. Additionally, he has great taste in music and guitars, which I admire as a burger-loving luthier. Story 74. When I was younger and out drinking before I'd go home, I would go to a diner and get a double bacon cheeseburger with sautéed mushrooms and a fried egg on it. It worked more than it didn't, but it's still my favorite. Maybe it was just the way the diner made it, but that's what I'm going with. Story 75. Thin beef smash burger with a couple of patties, shredded lettuce, onion, light mayonnaise, jalapenos, and a toasted bun topped with a healthy dose of cheese. I enjoy this once a month for blood pressure and cholesterol health. It pairs well with a nice cold beer. Personally, I prefer to wash it down with a hazy India Pale Ale, but a crisp cola is just as nice. Story 76. Veggie burger on a whole wheat bun, loaded with pickles, tomatoes and onions and spicy mustard. Sometimes with American cheese, sometimes with hot pepper jack cheese. Story 77. Mexican burgers are prepared in a street vendor style. They consist of a toasted sesame seed bun with mayo, a thin patty, American cheese, slices of grilled ham, and/or grilled hot dog strips, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, mustard, and avocado slices. Story 78. I like my burgers overloaded, the kind that's difficult to hold and requires unhinging the jaw to take a bite. Everyone finds them annoying, but they are trendy right now. I enjoy interesting toppings. They need to be vegetarian since I don't eat meat. I love adding macaroni and cheese or a fried egg on top. Those hipster burger places that offer an array of toppings are just my style. Story 79. Veggie burgers, please. I prefer the California-style ones that contain actual vegetables and taste like a veggie patty, with oyster sauce and sriracha mixed with mayo, and sometimes grilled pineapple. I have celiac disease, so I need a gluten-free bun. I like the ones made by Canyon Bakehouse. Honestly, I eat a burger about 2 or 3 times a year, and I make it myself. Story 80. I love my thick burger patty with the right amount of cheese, vegetables, and pickles. Lastly, I use tissues in the back to avoid getting my hands messy while eating the burger. Story 81. Smashed, well done. Mayonnaise and a good hot sauce are the minimum for condiments. At least one step up from discount sesame seed buns as well. Story 82. As long as it is completely vegan and I cannot tell the difference between that and a traditional burger, I have no complaints. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.